it's not so much to offer clarity to people. If people are in a confusion, our support with them is going to be to go through that confusion.
To go deeper into the confusion.
Yes, yield to it and let yourself be completely overcome by the confusion. Someone who has panic attacks, for example, there's one simple cure for a panic attack, is be really scared. Go completely through the panic.
Tremble
Go
like a leaf.
into your shock. Go into it and allow it and be aware in that of the panic itself.
Somebody comes to us, they're on their path, and they've come to us, so we agree that we will meet them in our totality on their path. And we don't have to look at them and say, you must do that. It reveals itself very, very quickly. Existence comes and it pushes something, there's some refusal to something. Existence will go, bang. See yourself refusing that. Or you're going to go into pain or sadness or fear, or anger. You're in your refusal, you're in your fighting of life. And then we, as teachers, go, oh, yeah, okay. But we see that one, we've been there, we've done that. Okay, so what we do, we just say, okay, we're here. We'll show you. Look, you're refusing. Existence has brought you this, now you're saying no. You're going to suffer. Okay, we show you, we're going to help make this very loud, It's maybe you're not, it's very obvious, but maybe it's still not that obvious for you because you've been refusing your whole life. So we're going to turn the volume up because we've been there, we can see it. So I'm turning the volume up. Can you hear it now? Can you see it now? See? Have a look. And so we support them in making them see not making them, but allowing them to see or showing them exactly what's going on in their living. Because it's obvious to us because we've seen it. So we first let them see it, because they're not seeing it, they haven't been seeing it for their whole life. Now you see it. And then depending on what that is, we can support them deeper into that. And it's about going deeper into that, because until you experience the totality of what you're refusing, it's not going to be through. Your mind basically keeps producing thoughts until you go into the totality of that experience. Your mind insists and insists with thoughts. So you never go find any silence until you move to some totality. And us as teachers will support them into that depth. And stubbornly and insistently, because there's no other way. You have to go into that place that's been called to you now. So that's our support.
In the end, the spiritual path, any path, is about you getting into what the Sufis call the great affair. You can have your little love affairs. Great romances are just little love affairs. The great affair is you loving existence absolutely directly. You loving God in the big definition of God. All and everything, including you. If you're on the path for that, if that's what you're wanting, existence will be taking you there and delivering you the lessons you need to get there. If you're choked up on whatever level, jealousy, masculine, feminine, not finding an acceptability between your masculine and feminine aspects, whatever it is, existence will be giving you the lessons of that, strong, heavy and hard. We are part of existence. We're as natural as the trees or the bushes or the rocks. And you can stub your toe on us too, and we can also teach lessons. And that's very much how we work, in the support of just, we're also part of existence. So it's natural in us that we will support you and help you with this. That said, there's certain important areas. It's not a progression, but we see someone has to have some idea of mental self-discipline, some perception into their own mind tricking them, and some awareness of that is going on. They don't have to have mastered it, but they have to have some decent grip on that. They have to have some good sense of physicality, of their body, movement, dance, massage technique, learning, martial arts, things like that. That's very important. And in the sexual area, it's not that we focus on sexuality, it's that we don't exclude it. And it is one of the most powerful areas for exploring the subconscious and making things conscious. So that's really where we tend to pick up with seekers, is helping them with the awarenesses that can give. First of all, the awareness of the false layers of eroticism, getting down to the truth, and also at the same time, here's the feeling of real love. Let's see if you can detect it through all your false layers. And you could say working at it from both ends.